Hello students, this is an instructional video regarding your first term examination for classes 6 to 8. I am going to tell you how to use your answer sheets which is provided in your examination kit. Once you open your examination kit, you will find there are different sheets. Children, this is your sheet A. Then you have sheet B, and then you have sheet C. For some of the classes, either graph paper or a map is also provided. Among all the sheets, sheet A and sheet B, they are your double sheets, whereas only sheet C is your single sheet. Now, if you have seen the details provided on your examination kit, so there it says that answer sheet A is only 12 in number. It is because according to the number of major subjects exams which will be held for you, which are your English 1, English 2, Hindi 1, Hindi 2, Maths, Physics, Chemistry, Bio, Computer, History and Civics, Geography and Sanskrit. So for this reason, children, you will find that sheet A is only 12 in number, which has to be used every day for your each exam. And you won't find any extra sheet or any spare sheet for sheet A. Whereas sheet B and sheet C, they are provided to you in good numbers. Now children, sheet A. Let me tell you how to fill the details in sheet A, which is to be used every day for giving your exam. If you will observe this carefully, you will find that these two columns are supposed to be filled by either the child or some of the topics which has to be filled by the parents. Whereas the column which is given towards your right hand side, it is supposed to be filled by only and only teachers. When you will begin writing the details, make sure that you write your full name. So in the name, all of you will have to write your full name clearly. Then mention your class, section, roll number, and in your exam, fill first term 2021-22, and according to your timetable, please mention the subject correctly. Given below, you will find number of continuation booklets attached. So where you can see a rectangular box is given. Children, you are not supposed to fill anything inside this box before the exam or at the beginning of exam. This box is supposed to be filled by you only at the end of exam. Then you will find initials of the supervising examiner. Who is the examiner? Since you all will be giving your exams under the guidance of your parents. So here your parents will sign. Date and timing can be filled by you. You mention the date on whichever date you are giving particular exam. So mention the date clearly. Regarding the timing, children, you are allotted 9 to 11. So you have to mention 9 o'clock here. And then the last heading, record of continuation sheets, where it is expected that invigilators initials, where you can see many boxes are given. So this section also will be filled later. How it will be filled, when to fill, I will tell you. Children, now I am going to tell you how to write down the answers in your answer sheet. The very first thing which you have to remember is that do not copy down any question in your answer sheet. You have to write down only the correct question number and give your answers. If your questions are given under your Roman numbers, so copy down the same Roman numbers. If the question numbers are given in the numeral form like 1, 2, 3, 4, so copy down the same numbers. If it is given in your ABCD form or KKK form, so then also you have to write down the same. Okay? And all the one word questions you have to try to write horizontally. Once you complete writing all the answers in the 4 sheets of sheet A, then you need your additional sheets. So in that case, you may use either sheet B or sheet C. Before using any of these sheets, please check that how many questions are left. So according to your requirement, you may use any of these sheets. And do not forget to complete filling all the details in any of these 2 sheets, whichever additional sheet which you are using. And you have to get the signature of your parents on additional sheets also. Okay? Children, after completing writing your exam, now let me tell you how to tie your answer sheets. First, you have to begin with your sheet A. So the very first sheet will be sheet A, and then accordingly you have to tie either sheet B or sheet C. On the day of your maths exam, students face this problem that where to do the rough work. So children, instead of using any separate sheet for solving the question or for doing your rough work, you can do your rough work in the same answer sheet. Write down the question and draw the margin towards your right hand side and put the heading rough work where you can show the rough work so that the teacher can understand that you have really solved the problem by doing the rough work. Okay? As well as in your geography exam where you require map. So once you complete solving all the questions in your geography exam, so the last question can be your map work. So this is your map. So where you can see on the top you may find some details to be filled, which has to be completely filled by you, and this map also should be duly signed by your parents here. Ask them to sign here or either here. Okay? How to tie the map? This is the next problem. So children, instead of tying the map at the end of all the sheets like this way, this is the wrong way to do. So what you will do? So on the day of your geography exam, if you are using map, so map should be tied in between your A sheet. Place the map like this way and place it here in between your A sheet. Make a hole and tie it properly with the thread which is provided to you in your examination kit. Okay? So like this way, your answer sheet is completed. But still, we are left with the last work. Children, number of continuation booklets attached. So this box was supposed to be filled at the end of your exam. Now one more thing. How to fill this box? At the time whenever you will take your additional sheets, your parents, they will not only sign on sheet B or sheet C, as well as they have to sign here in these boxes. So these boxes where it says record of continuation sheets. If you are taking one additional sheet, so your parents, they will not only sign on that additional sheet, as well as they have to sign here also. If you are taking two additional sheets, so they will sign two times here. That means every time whenever you are using additional sheets, so they have to sign on that additional sheet as well as here. Now, towards the end, when you have completed writing your exam, you have revised your answers properly. So children, count the number of signatures which is given here in the continuation sheets. So according to the number of signatures here, it shows that these are the number of additional sheets which you have used. For example, if you have used two sheets, so here in this box where it mentions number of continuation booklets attached, so you have to write 2. If you are using 3 additional sheets or 1 additional sheet, so you have to write the same number. On the day of your geography exam, when, if in case you are using a map also, so along with the number of the additional sheets, you have to also mention one map. Okay, it can be a map or it can be a graph paper according to the subject. Okay, so like this way, all the details of your sheet A will be properly filled. I am repeating, the column which is given towards your right hand side, it is meant to be filled by the teachers only. Okay, so nobody will touch this section. So children, I hope I have made all the instructions very clear to you and you have understood everything very nicely. Okay, so wishing you all the best for your exams. Take care.